What's up, everybody? Cajun Crusader here, and I'm on a crusade. I'm on the road heading to the big small town of Natchez, Mississippi. Now, I'm not going there for what it's known for. Natchez is actually known for probably the country's biggest hot air balloon festival. And if you've ever seen hot air balloons, talking multiple hot air balloons in the sky, it's an amazing sight. And unfortunately, that's not why I'm going. That was actually last weekend in Natchez. I'm heading to Natchez for work. And I'm on the nice scenic highway heading there. And I thought it would be a good time to do a vlog. I haven't really had the time to give an update to the channels and just kind of give a feel of what's to come and what my mindset is for the future of the channels. So I figured I'd do that now. So first off, I've been really busy. Work has been fortunately busy. I've been doing quite a bit of traveling, mostly day trips, and then a couple of overnight trips like this. And in between that, with hunting season, I've been hunting when I can, and when I'm not hunting, I'm spending time with my little girl and just trying to get things done. So I decided to get into bow hunting this year. It's been an adventure, from shooting my brother's bow and getting a feel for it, to getting hooked and buying my own bow and practicing pretty much every day, and then taking it in the woods for the first time. And I gotta say, it's such an adrenaline rush to have to have basically a weapon that the animal has to get close to you. And I think that's why you see a lot of these big time hunters hunting with a bow, is because it's such an adrenaline rush. It really is. And so I'm having a lot of fun with it. I wanted to shoot a lot before I took it in the woods, because I wanted to make sure that I could shoot well, because I didn't want to be one of those hunters that maybe take it out in the woods and I don't do so well with it, and then I injure the animal, and I have to live with that. I know that sounds crazy, but I love to hunt, yes, and I don't mind hunting to take an animal for food, but I'm not just gonna wound an animal. I was taught differently than that. But this weekend I'm back in the woods, and it's actually the opening weekend of rifle season, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed about leaving my bow behind. I wanted to take my bow, but I'm trying a new area, and I have a lot of work to do once I get there before I even hunt it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and set up for my rifle, just because I have some longer shots, and where the deer are crossing, and where I think that the majority of my traffic is going to be is too far to shoot with a bow. But that doesn't mean that I'm done with the bow this season. I'd love to be able to get a kill with my bow. But that's what's been going on in the hunting world. And if you guys are interested in hunting and are fishing or anything outdoors, I am a moderator for a site. It's run by close friends and family, and that's going to be Exclusive Outdoors. We're on Facebook, so you can find us on Facebook. It's Exclusive Outdoors, XCLUSIVE Outdoors. Check us out. We have some, we have some guys that post stuff from time to time in there. I will say this: I have tried a new app called Hunt Stand, and it's new to me, and it's really cool. Mapped out our lease, and I'm still working on getting it completely mapped out. Moving away from the hunting conversation, let's talk about gaming. I've still been very much invested into WoW, into World of Warcraft, and I'm really enjoying it. Legion has been such an incredible expansion, and I still very much enjoy playing the game. I think Legion was probably one of the best expansions that Blizzard has released for a while. I'd say it's my second favorite behind Wrath of the Lich King. I know a lot of people say it's their second favorite behind Burning Crusade. I just really didn't experience Burning Crusade quite like I experienced Wrath of the Lich King, and so I guess that's why Wrath of the Lich King would probably be my favorite. That's when I really got into raiding at a progression level and doing a little bit of raid leading and tanking, and it was really fun. But I'm really enjoying playing Legion and tanking. I did join another guild, and we are progression guild just for heroic. You know, a lot of us are we have jobs and families, and it's just really hard to compete at that mythic level and to dedicate that time. We raid 3 nights a week only for 2 hours, so for 6 hours we spend raiding together per week. There's just not enough time to do mythic content, but in those 6 hours we do really well at clearing heroic content. We have some really competent raiders, and I've been fortunate enough to not only get a spot with raiding with them, but shortly after I joined, one of the tanks had to kind of bow out for personal reasons, for job changes, and I was able to slide in as a tank, and tanking became my main spec again on my warrior, and I really enjoy it. I like it a lot, and I even got promoted to an officer in this guild, so I'm having a lot of fun with World of Warcraft. Right now we're actually taking a break. We're taking a little bit of a raiding hiatus between between releases. So we did down heroic kill Jaden, and we did do some farming of heroic Tomb of Sargeras, and just kind of started every week we'd get less and less raiders. So then we decided it was a good time to probably take a little break, kind of stretch the legs, play some other games out there, do some achievements if you wanted to stick with WoW. And we're going to reconvene a couple of weeks before Taurus, and we're going to go back and hit up some heroic TOS and just make sure that everybody's in raiding mentality, and we're going to move on to progressing through Taurus, the Burning Throne. So really excited about that. We're probably expecting that in mid-November. It's going to probably be released, or announced rather, at BlizzCon, which is coming up in 2 weeks. So we'll see what that's about. Destiny 2 actually released for PC yesterday, and why I wanted to get it so bad yesterday, I got home rather late from another out-of-town trip, and I knew I was leaving early this morning for this trip, so it wasn't in my best interest to get it, because if I would have got it, I would have stayed up all night playing it, and I would probably be sleeping at the wheel, or my vehicle would be in those woods. So I decided to just wait until I get this done, and wait until this weekend's hunting trip, and I'll probably get it Sunday and start playing it next week. And I'll probably stream it, which kind of brings me to the stream. I haven't really been streaming much, mainly because the content that I'm doing is rather boring, and I just don't think that people would want to see it, and I don't think that it's really interesting. All I'm doing is just basically going and running classic raids and dungeons just for transmog gear and achievements, and just kind of filling in the time for for Taurus. But with Destiny 2 coming out, I may stream that, because I may decide to play a little bit of Destiny. So yeah, and also I would have streamed a lot more, but I'm not sure why. For about a month, my ISP went through these issues where I just have these crazy frame drops because of my upload speeds, and my upload speeds were inconsistent, and I couldn't do anything about it. I tried several things. I troubleshot with them for a while. I mean, I tried just about everything, and ultimately I couldn't get it to work, and then it was real inconsistent, because then the next day the stream was fine. So the last 4 or 5 streams have been consistent though, and so that's good, and so I think that problem may be over, and so I'm going to say that it's fixed in hopes that it stays that way, and that I can stream some content. So if you guys want to know when I go live, of course you can follow the channel, twitch.tv/Cajun Crusader, and you can see when I go live. Or if you want to just check out what I'm doing, the types of food that I'm eating, I also have an Instagram. My Instagram is actually Travis.Lejeune. That's Lejeune, or just Travis_Lejeune, one of those. And you know, I do have a Twitter account, which is Cajun Crusader, and so and a Facebook, Cajun Crusader. So if you want to check me out on social media, feel free to hit me up at any one of those. As far as what I put on there, to be updates for the channels, and as well, you know, just what I'm eating, what I'm doing, those type of things. And I do have a YouTube channel, so you can check out my YouTube channel. YouTube is going to have some highlights from the Twitch stream, but it's also going to have some other cool things, like some hunting videos and some diving videos. I'm actually editing a hunting video right now from just a compilation of the different hunts from bow season, so look for that. And I do have some of my diving videos out there if you guys want to check out the dive that I did in Jamaica, which got me into diving. And then if you guys want to check out my certification dives that I did in Cozumel, Mexico, those videos are also on my YouTube channel as well. If you go to YouTube, just search for Cajun Crusader, and they should pop up. But I plan on doing more diving. I was going to go do a trip in January where I was going to spend a week on a sailboat and just do 20 dives out in the Keys. I mean, not the Keys, in the Bahamas. Unfortunately, I decided I'm not going to do that at this time, just because I want to save up a little bit and get my own equipment. I did get my basic equipment, but I want to also get my own, you know, my own advanced equipment, so to speak. So I'm going to be doing that hopefully soon. I'm just trying to recoup a little bit from, you know, this year for hunting. I had to buy another climbing stand. I had to buy some cameras. I had to buy a bow and all the things that go along with it. So that being said, one hobby at a time. And so look for some more diving updates. Probably early next year, I'll probably be doing some more dives and looking to get my advanced cert to move on to shipwreck diving, which is my ultimate goal. So I think I've been rambling on enough. I'm going to continue down this trek. I may make some other videos between work. I'm not sure. It just depends on if I see anything cool or not. So yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much, and stay tuned.